Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video we are going to be discussing my Sunday League game, my second Sunday League game this season. We have played 3, I've played in 2 of them. This was the first home game. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, I want to talk about FIFA. We have the road to glory coming back. Bros, I'm hyped. I'm absolutely hyped. I am absolutely more than hyped, actually. I'm trying to turn my PlayStation on because I thought it came out the 22nd. I've seen people playing it now, and I don't know how. I'm pressing the PlayStation button, you absolute moron. Ooh, is it working? Oh, yes, update now, there we go. So, I am going to be playing the Road to Glory. You go, Ultimate Team, we're going to be doing the Road to Glory. I have done the thumbnail ready, I have folders ready. I just need to get recording. Whenever the game has dropped, has released, etc, etc. So, with that being said, it should arrive this Friday. This Friday. Oh, today's come out because game changers have been given access to play the game. Okay, I wish I was a game changer boy. Paterson's packed an icon already. That's outrageous. Anyway. FIFA 22, yeah, the Road to Glory starts this Friday. I'm going to drop the first episode Friday. That gives me sort of Wednesday, Thursday and Friday afternoon to record bits and bobs, get stuff done. And then hopefully we can start it. My afternoons are busy. I'm really stressing about FIFA this year because I don't know what's going to happen when. And when I'm going to have time to record things and shit like that. So, some parts of the FIFA you might have to just allow me and just... Okay, so moving on, we are going to be talking about my Sunday League game this weekend. Now, first off, ignore this absolute monstrosity of a beard and moustache. It looks absolutely horrendous and I don't like it. I'm just trying to rejig these screens. There we go, I can see myself again now. So, going into this weekend, we have not won a game so far. We've won one friendly as well, and that was against Codner, who we lost to last weekend. Now, we've been playing 4-2-3-1. The night before, George, the goalkeeper, who, unbeknownst to us, had had a little drink and starts arguing with people in the group chat about who's been picked. That's an issue in itself. Doesn't really need to be talked about. He apologised when he got to football. We're all good friends. It's fine. We all had a good laugh about it. End of. It's fine. 4-2-3-1 is a formation that worked for a little bit. Hasn't been working since. So we are talking about not using it from now on and going back to like a 4-4-2, which is going to be fine as long as we have one sort of hold up player up top and a faster player that will get in behind next to him. Hopefully myself, but we never know. If it ends up being what I think will end up happening, which is the two sort of hold up players, if they play up front together, I don't think much will happen. If I'm being totally honest, I think it will just end up being a little bit slow. Anyway, this weekend I started off in a 4-2-3-1 with George in goal. We had Mark at right. No, we didn't have Mark at right back. We had someone else at right back and Mark at left back. Centre backs of Ivan, who is a centre midfielder, and I found out today, or yesterday, they're actually Slovakian. I thought they were Romanian. I was told they were Romanian. They're actually Slovakian, something like that. One of their guys at centre back, I don't know his name. Then at centre mid, or CDM should I say, was Adam and Sam, who, you know, are relatively good in that position. I think they're our two best centre midfielders. They're great on the ball. left it was me, and then up in at Cam we had. Why am I drawing a blank? I know his name, and I'm just quite wise. Anyway, at Cam, then up the top we start off with Dominique, I think, he was doing all right. He's the guy that stormed off last week, but again, he starts. He's a great footballer. He's got a good finish on him. All in all, we lost 4-0. If I'm being totally honest, we didn't really create much. We're against. Who did we play against? We played against. I think it was JC United. Let's have a look. Alfreton QTS League. There you go. Alfreton and District Sunday League. Division 2. We're third to bottom. I just hope we get to come up against one of the Eastwood teams soon because they're shitting it. So we're against JC United, I think is what we played. Yeah, the JC United first team, who are actually second in the league. They played 3, won 2 and lost 1. They lost, I think, to Pinkston. Yeah, they lost to Pinkston, who are third, so they're up there as well. Codner have actually now won 3 games. They beat Eastwood 5-1, the other Eastwood 5-0, so they're looking like games that we could potentially win here. But then beat us 4-3. So that was last weekend where we ended us by a goal. They've battered the Eastwood teams, which means hopefully if we can play well against the Eastwood teams, that's a few games where we can get some good goals and good results. But yeah, we've played, like I say, Codner, who are now top of the league. We have played JC United, who are now second. So we haven't had an easy run of games, I must admit. And then who did we play first? I think it was... Boys, no, I want Club Derby Highlanders. We've played Old Bemrosians, who we lost 4-2. Who are they? They're mid-table. But then again, we didn't have a full squad at all. We were missing like 5 or 6 decent players there. Either way, we lost 4-0 this weekend against what I'm going to consider a fairly good team. They have played together. I was speaking to one of their lads. They've been playing together 5.5 years. Bearing in mind, we've been playing together for about 8 weeks. 8 or 9 weeks. So it puts into perspective, we were never going to come out running. We're never going to come out gelling together that well. All of their goals, I'd say, were good goals. I don't think there was anything that was like one person's fault for any of them. They just happened to be well-worked goals, if I'm being honest. But like I say, we didn't really create much either, and that's where we're starting to lack a little bit. We had a few good opportunities. I was through on goal towards the end of the match. I must admit, and I will give props, their keeper was sick. He was everything you want a keeper to be. He was off his line, quick as a flash. He spoke throughout the game, clearly and concisely. It was very, very well managed by him. He made some great saves, and all in all was a great keeper. He genuinely, all of us said that keeper was just a good keeper. There was no debating it. His kicks were good, his handling was good, he caught everything. Fair play to the lad. But yeah, he made a great save against me at the end. Sam on the left, because we had another guy called Sam Potter turn up. He makes me pissy, does he? He's so fucking funny. He's a bit of he dicks around a bit, but my god, is he funny. He had an opportunity late game where he took on maybe 2 or 3 players. He cut onto his right foot and he hit it, and the ball bubbled like do you know when you watch those clips in like slow motion where like they go to hit it and the ball just bumps up and then they catch it and it goes into Rosette. That's exactly what he did, except it went wayward. It went so far right, it's unbelievable. And then there was one good opportunity where he ran through on goal. I thought he was going to square it because I was open, and then he hit it and I thought, oh, he's gone for the shot. Turns out he did try and pass it, he just caught it a bit. And I then sort of, as the ball was coming across goal, I sort of half stopped my run but didn't. I really should have carried on running, and I've had a goal. I don't know why I didn't, but I sort of stopped my run because I thought, oh, it's going in. It then sort of bubbled a bit because the pitch is shit, and then hit the post, and I was about that far away. As it hit the post, I was that far away from making contact with it to clip it back in, and it just went over my foot. And I was just like, oh my god, so close. So it's not as if we didn't get chances. We did, but just maybe 2 or 3 throughout the game. Again, the team's not really gelling or bonding very well. It's a little bit divided at the minute, and it's not good for the team. But at the same time, like I say, we've only been together a few weeks. It will get there. We are getting there. We're starting to know where people are going to be. We're starting to get involved a lot more. I don't really want to talk too much about any issues within the team because I don't think it's fair, but I think all in all as a whole, we haven't got anyone that will just go and claim the ball when the ball's in the air. We've got no one that will be willing to jump up and head the ball or, command the game a little bit, or as it should. That and just a sheer lack of defenders. We haven't got any defenders. The ones that are good, like Ewan and Stewart, are just not available at the minute. Like, Stewart's injured. Ewan will only come when Stewart comes. It's just... it's tough. Like, Ewan he won't be able to get there otherwise, because it's Stewart's brother. Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in at the minute, because we really need to... If you are in the Derby area and you are a defender that just wants to stick in a challenge and a half and will put your body on the line for a fun, jokey team, come join us, lads. But yeah, like I say, we've played 3. There's still the Cricketers' Rest and Jacksdale yet to play their 3rd game. Jacksdale on 6 points. If they win another one, they'll go up to the top of the league. Then again, Codner on 10 goal difference, Jacksdale on 3. The Cricketers are 1-1, lost 1. Both Eastwood Athletic FC Red and Eastwood Albion FC First are on 3 games played, no wins, 3 losses. The same as us. I'm not berating them at all. However, we have come up against much better opponents than them. I say that. Who have they actually played? They've played Codner, Pinkston, which is fair enough. They're also top of the league. And then they came up against the Cricketers' Rest, and they only just lost 2-1. So I don't know how good they're going to be. What about Eastwood Albion First FC? They played Hena, lost 5-1. They lost 4-0 to South Normanton and lost 5-0 to Codner. They've only scored 1 goal so far. Eesh. Let's hope we come up against them soon. Let's have a look at our fixtures. I couldn't see them the other day when I went to have a look. Oh, we've got all of the fixtures now. Hey, here we go. No, I want to do it for the club. What's going on here? Derby Highlanders, there we go. I'm not allowed to see any more than that. So, on the 26th of the 9th, we have South Normanton Villa, who we did have a friendly against, maybe like 3 or 4, maybe 5 weeks ago. That was... They beat us quite comfortably, but we did have Shabazz, the owner of the team, playing right back for like 45 minutes. We had next to no players that game. Who did we have that game? We had Martin up top for the majority of it. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, we had no team that game. It was poor. And then we had like 2 guys filling in at centre back as well that I've never even met before. Yeah, it was a bit tough. So hopefully we can go and turn that around for a league game. Then 2 weeks' time we have a cup game on the 10th. We look like we don't have a game on the 6th. Wait, we don't have a game on the 3rd of Sunday the 3rd, which is good because that's my weekend at work, which means I don't miss anything. But on the 10th we have a cup game against South Normanton Villa at home on the racecourse. If you guys know where Derby Racecourse playing fields are, come down and support, lads. On a Sunday we will be there on the 10th of the 10th. Like I say, the 26th of the 9th we're actually playing South Normanton at South Normanton's ground. But this one, Derby Highlanders, in the cup game, we'll be playing against against South Normanton, but at our ground, but that's a cup game. So, like I say, they're the only ones we've played so far. Oh, the Cricketers' Rest in Jacksdale Social First, that was postponed. Why was it postponed? I have absolutely no idea why that was postponed. But yeah, we have Derby Highlanders lost to JC United and Old Penrosians. I don't get why our game against Hina hasn't been added on. Like, I don't get why the stats haven't been. It makes no sense other than the ref just hasn't really done his report probably, which doesn't surprise me because he was a dickhead. He was an absolute bellend. But that was last weekend. Oh, the ref this weekend. Top quality, the best Sunday League ref I think I've ever known. In like all of Sunday League football, he was so, like, if you had an issue, you'd shout at the ref like you usually would, and he'd pull you to a side and go, "What's your issue?" He'd let you explain it. He'd then explain his decision, and he'd be like, "This is why I've made the decision. Now get on with the game, or I'll book you." And he was very good at controlling the game and controlling certain players. And you know what? Fair play to him. Like, I don't think there was many decisions that he didn't give like correctly. Like, I think every decision he made was just a correct call. And genuinely, not a lot to argue about if I'm being honest. Especially given it's Sunday League, you know, you expect a level of the ref shit. But fair play to him, he was good. You can't complain. Especially given the referee last weekend that was just absolutely woeful. So let's click on this. Fixtures and results. For Derby Highlanders, please. So they've got the fact that we lost 4-3 to Codner. They've even given me a goal, and Julius and Kenneth, which was the correct call. So does that mean my stats have updated? You know what, boys? We're going to go like this. PC, does it work? No, PC, that one. Add source, display capture, yes. There we go, boys. So, just in case you don't believe me, I need to figure out who was at Cam as well. That actually surprisingly doesn't help. Anyway, let's go to Derby. Wait, I'm on Derby Highlanders. Stats. We have player stats. There we go. Who's this geez? Sam McDowell from Cotton's got 6 goals already. Fuck off. Shannon's going to be happy there's a guy with the same name as him. Wait a minute. I know someone with that name, and I know someone with that name. That's a little bit sus. And if that's who I think it is, playing for Pinkston, I can imagine him playing. He's a good footballer, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, where are we? Hey, we've got Ivan, who is our centre mid / captain. One that played centre back this week. 2 goals, he scored 2 penalties, so we're not gonna. Hey, I've made it into the list, number 22. That's what we like to see. 1 goal. It was a penalty, so I can't complain. Haven't scored from open play yet. Not team stats. Codner scored 14, Hina have scored 11. They're the 2 teams that are just going to run away with it this year, I think. Oh, Jesus. Although, Pinkston could have run away with it. They've only, how many? Wait, there's been no red cards. Jackson have had 3 yellow cards. Jesus Christ. Jeez. go in 27 minutes. We haven't. I've had to cut a little bit of that. No, I want the home. I want to click on us. Player season totals. There we go. Overall goals. That one. There we go. So Julius Benak. Kenneth with 2 appearances, 1 goal. Me with 1 appearance, 1 goal apparently. Although I played this weekend, so that'll be 2. That'll be 3. 3 and 2. Fair play. And I really should have scored this weekend as well. Brownie hasn't played and Shabazz haven't played, but they're both registered just in case we need them. Iman's there. Look at ad. Can we not scroll down any further? There's got to be more than that because Shannon and Gurgit are missing on the list. Either way, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you do wanna tune into some more, my doorbell's going, so I'm gonna have to go. If you do want to tune in some more, watch out for these every week, and I shall catch you later. Goodbye.